Hello everyone, this is our home. Please make sure you subscribe and share. Man United transfer news live. Red Devils learn Sesko asking price. Woltemade exclusive. Donnarumma update. Manchester United are in for an absolutely massive summer of transfer business at Old Trafford. And the Premier League giants have launched an all-out bid to land RB Leipzig striker Benjamin Sesko. And it will take €75 million guaranteed plus add-ons and percentage of future sale. According to David Ornstein elsewhere, the Red Devils and Newcastle are set to be locked in another transfer battle to land Stuttgart forward Nick Woltemade, Sunsport can exclusively reveal. In other news, United are not in talks for PSG goalkeeper Gianluigi Donnarumma, according to Fabrizio Romano Sancho update. Jadon Sancho is reportedly willing to half his current wages in order to seal a move back to Borussia Dortmund. The winger joined Manchester United from the Bundesliga giants in 2021, but failed to live up to expectations. The Red Devils are keen to shift the former Man City academy player and his £300,000 per week wages. And Sancho is believed to be willing to make a big compromise to make a move happen. German outlet Bild have claimed that he would be willing to slash his wages by £150,000 a week to rejoin Dortmund Prem schedule. Here is a look at Manchester United's schedule for the Premier League season. Højlund determined. Rasmus Højlund has declared he wants to stay at Manchester United and fight for his spot. The Dane netted a brace in the pre-season friendly against Bournemouth in the early hours of the morning. United signed Zigiotti Olm. Manchester United women have announced the signing of Julia Zigiotti Olm from Bayern Munich. The 27-year-old Swedish international has penned a 2-year deal with the club. Speaking on making the move, Zigiotti said, "I am so happy to be here and so happy to get started and to join this family. I have been watching Manchester United in the last couple of years, and having seen what they have been doing, I am very impressed. They are a team that fits me and my style. Meeting the players has been great. They were like a family and it was a fantastic way to start." Amorim seeing improvements. It's not just Iraola that has been impressed with Man United, but boss Ruben Amorim too. Amorim is certain he is seeing improvements in his side from last term, but isn't getting carried away with a pre-season performance. He said, "We are improving, but again, it's a pre-season game. The pressure is going to be so much different during the season. I think they are playing better also because they are connecting better with each other. Not just on the pitch, but off the pitch. I think they are stronger, they are faster. You can see the intensity is completely different compared to last season. I can see the data from the minutes are completely different. It's important for them to understand that the same players can play a different game." Iraola praises United. Bournemouth boss Andoni Iraola gave a glowing review of Manchester United's performance in their 4-1 victory over the Cherries this morning. Speaking after the hefty defeat, Iraola said, "We are very far right now from United. I think United is a hell of a team, and they've signed also very well. Today they showed that they are above us in this moment. We still have some time to prepare, but we are not probably as good as we looked the other day, and as bad as we look today, somewhere in the middle. We have to continue preparing for the season." Højlund versus Sesko. With the idea of a swap deal on the table and the prospect of Benjamin Sesko replacing Rasmus Højlund heating up, here's a look at how the pair stacked up against each other last season. Højlund and Sesko swap? The Athletic have claimed that RB Leipzig are among several clubs looking at signing Rasmus Højlund. With the Red Devils keen on Leipzig's Benjamin Sesko, that has raised the prospect of some kind of swap deal. United would be expected to put Højlund plus cash up for the move, given the difference in the two players' values. Amorim on Højlund. Ruben Amorim has left the door open for a Rasmus Højlund exit, but insists that he can still make an impact for Manchester United. "I am really happy with Rasmus. I don't know what is going to happen until the end of the market. The important thing is that the strikers that are here are working really well, are improving, are helping the team. United's PSR situation. Much has been made about Man United needing to act frugally in this summer's transfer window. A record-breaking poor season and the reality of no European football next term left most thinking they would be struggling to get many new faces through the door. But the big money arrivals of Matheus Cunha and Brian Bumo could now be complemented by another splash. According to The Athletic, United are able to sign Benjamin Sesko without needing to sell Rasmus Højlund. In fact, they claim they could finalize the Sesko deal before offloading any current players, so long as the love is completed before next year's PSR deadline player ratings. Hodgland got on the scoresheet, Dorgu impressed, and handful of youngsters got a chance to make their mark. But who was the sharpest and who looks like they need more minutes in the tank before the Premier League returns? Take a look at how Sunsport's Martin Lipton rated every United player's performance in their friendly against Bournemouth United Thrash Cherries. Rasmus Hodgland staked a claim to keep his spot as United's No. 9 with a goal during the Red Devils' 4-1 pre-season victory over Bournemouth in the early hours of this morning. Hodgland was joined on the scoresheet by Patrick Dorgu, Amad Diallo, and Ethan Williams, while Matthijs de Ligt turned the ball into his own net to give Bournemouth their only goal. Read our match report below. Sesko asking price revealed. Transfer specialist David Ornstein has revealed what it would take to get Benjamin Sesko out of RB Leipzig this summer. Ornstein is reporting that it will take €75 million guaranteed plus add-ons and percentage of future sale for Sesko this summer. United are without extra revenue from European football next season, but remain interested. With Brian Bumo and Mateus Cunha already arriving for more than £60 million each, another big purchase may not be an option. Exclusive. Newcastle and Man United in striker battle. Newcastle and Man United are set to be locked in another transfer battle to land Nick Woltemade as their next striker. Bayern Munich had been in pole position to sign Woltemade, 23, who is valued at £40 million. But Luis Diaz's £55 million switch from Liverpool to Bayern has boosted both the Red Devils and Thun's chances of landing the German under-21 star, as the Bundesliga champions might pull out of the race. United and Newcastle have both made a new No. 9 a key summer priority. The Premier League giants have both also entered talks for £70M rated RB Leipzig sensation Benjamin Sesko. It came home. Again. England retained their European title on Sunday with a dramatic win against Spain. The Lionesses received a heroine's welcome upon their arrival back in the UK, with hundreds flocking to Southend Airport to catch a glimpse of the trophy and thousands lining the Mall in London for a huge homecoming. Over 16 million people watched the final on British television, making it the most viewed event of the year so far. Now, there is hope that those figures will translate to a surge in the WSL's popularity. But how can the league make sure that Happy United pre-season? Here is a look at when and where Man United